Hey everybody, my name is Suzanne Tomasello and I am a healthy and fit life coach. I'm on a team called the Healthy Revenge Movement, and today I'm doing this video to talk to you a little bit about protein shakes and why they are a bit of a pet peeve of mine. I've got some notes here, so if you see me glancing, that's why. Basically, protein shakes right now are all the rage, and I definitely think that they are a good thing. However, they're not necessarily for everybody. Many people that I see are drinking protein shakes, and quite frankly, I don't really think that they need them. So this video today is to give you some information regarding that so that you can make better decisions about the kinds of protein shakes that you're drinking and whether or not you even need to have protein shakes. The RDA for dietary protein is 0.8 grams per kilogram of weight in sedentary adults. So that's about 56 grams per day for an average male and 46 grams per day for an average female. Unlike fats and carbs, our body doesn't have the ability to store any excess protein. And excess protein is actually converted to glucose or fat. And then it goes through a process called deamination, which produces ammonia, which is toxic to our cells, and it's converted into a substance called urea, and that is excreted through our urine. The average person, I'll just give you an example. So we said average male who's sedentary, not really exercising, needs about 56 grams of protein per day. Average female, 46 grams of protein. So 4 ounces of roasted chicken is 35 grams of protein. 2 hard-boiled eggs is 12 grams of protein. And a 4-ounce piece of salmon is 23 grams of protein. So that's 70 grams of protein. So if the average female needs 46 grams of protein, you can see just from a regular diet, they are already eating more than enough protein. And chances are, if you're not measuring your foods and your meats, you're eating more than 4 ounces anyways. So clearly you can see just from a regular diet, you're getting sufficient amounts of protein, and your body really doesn't need this protein shake that you're drinking every day. The other important consideration is how much protein you should be consuming at each meal. Our body can only assimilate so much dietary protein at a time, so it's actually suggested that you should be eating about 20 grams of protein per meal. Simply put, too much protein can cause too much acidity in the body's fluid levels. And if you already have existing kidney issues, then too much protein can be very harmful to you because the kidneys play an essential role in processing protein. So to recap, it's not that I think protein shakes are a bad thing. There are definitely many great protein shakes on the market, and I use some as well. But for the average person who's not exercising, a protein shake really isn't necessary because, as you can see, you can get most of your protein from your diet. We need protein. Protein helps to build and repair our muscles. Protein is made up of amino acids. These are the body's primary building blocks. So things like your muscles, your bones, your skin, your internal organs, your enzymes, they're all made up of protein. And protein also helps to regulate our fluids and our pH levels in our body. For our bodies to function at their best, we need to have 20 different amino acids. Our body makes 11 of these, so the other 9, which are considered essential amino acids, we have to get from our diet. So that's where protein comes into place, because protein contains all 9 essential amino acids. And so it's called a complete protein when it has 9 of those. Complete proteins are important because amino acids, they work as a team. So if you're low on an essential amino acid, then the rest of them can't do their job. So where do you get your protein from? You can get it from eating animal products. Just like us, animals are made up of protein, including the 9 essential amino acids. Eggs and dairy are also both complete protein sources. And then plant-based ones, hemp and soy, contain all 9 essential amino acids. You can also get it through like legumes, beans and peas and different grains so that you can get all of those amino acids. Egg whites are the most purest source of protein. They have no fat and minimal carbs. And then once you add in the yolk, you do add in the fat at that point, but you're also going to get your micronutrients, which is not found in the egg white. So eating the whole egg, in my opinion, is a good thing to do. Okay, so you're going to aim to get your sufficient protein from your diet. But if you are a person who's exercising regularly and you're active, then there's definitely a place for protein shakes in your day. So 2 key places for protein shakes. Number 1, if you are waking up in the morning and you are working out right away on an empty stomach, you need to consume protein within an hour after working out, ideally a half an hour. As I mentioned earlier, our bodies can't store protein to use at a later time, so there wouldn't be protein for you to do the muscle breakdown and repair. So it's really, really important to get the protein into you as quickly as you can, a good source of protein, and the most efficient way to do that is through a protein shake. After a workout, your muscles are very receptive to protein. You are considered to be in an anabolic window within 30 to 60 minutes of an exercise. Or high intense exercise. So that's a key time to effectively get protein into your system. And again, that's a great way to do that is through a protein shake. Now, I will tell you that experts are now saying if you are eating protein throughout your day and you're eating regularly, that anabolic window is not so important to get it within 30 to 60 minutes. It actually increases to 4 to 6 hours. So ideally, though, I would say 30 to 60 minutes after an intense workout is when you should be having your protein. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition did a study, and they found that those who consumed a high-quality protein shake post-workout for a period of 12 weeks had better muscle gains and actually gained 2 more pounds of muscle compared to those who didn't have the high-quality protein shake after a workout. Okay, so I'm saying high quality protein. Here's the thing. If you're in the supermarket or your local superstore and you're looking at protein and you're looking at all of them on the shelf and you're saying, hey, this one looks good, it's the cheapest, or it's cheaper than all of the other ones, in these types of situations, cheap does not mean good. I like to save money too, we all do, but typically protein shakes that are cheaper are going to be having more fillers and synthetic ingredients in them, basically garbage, things that are put in there to fill the tub and make it cheaper. So you do want to look for some key things, definitely the more natural sources of protein, and then no additives in it, nothing in there that's synthetic. Look for things like soy lecithin. That is an emulsifier, and Google it. There's all kinds of things on the internet, all kinds of reading out there about soy lecithin. It's very controversial, and it is in a lot of our foods, but you want to minimize it. So I typically look for things that don't have soy lecithin in them. For the protein shake that I use what's called a Recover shake, and it has 2 types of protein in it. It has whey and it has casein. They're both derived from milk. And they're terrific supplements. Whey is a fast-acting protein, and casein is a slow-release protein. So basically, it kind of fills you all day long. But if you're working out at night and you're going to be going to bed, casein is great for that overnight repair. So I personally, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not looking to be any kind of competition or have, specific, very muscular look. So I don't use protein shakes every single day. And that's why I say it's a pet peeve of mine, because I see people, at work or just, after the gym, and, I've seen them and they're not really working out that hard, having protein shakes. Or I see people having protein shakes for breakfast on the way to work. And like I said, if you're not exercising regularly, then you don't need to have these protein shakes. You can get your protein sources from food. And if you are eating sufficient amounts of protein and then also drinking protein shakes, you're taking in too much protein, which over the long term can have some harmful effects to your body. What I do drink every day, though, is a health shake, which has protein in it. It also has adaptogens, phytonutrients, prebiotics, probiotics, and different superfoods that sort of equate to about 40 different servings of fruits and vegetables, and sources that just aren't from around here that I can't find in my local grocery store. they have raw digestive enzymes in them. So literally what I'm taking every single day is feeding my body from the inside, repairing my body on the inside, feeding my cells so that my body can run most efficiently. With respect to my protein shakes, I do drink them. Like I said, I probably drink them 3 to 4 times a week. I generally drink them in the mornings when I am working at an empty stomach. I'll have a protein shake immediately after, or if I'm doing a really high intense workout, or if I'm doing more than one workout in a day. I am certified P90X, so I do instruct classes, and on those days, I definitely have a protein shake after doing a workout if it's my second or third workout in the day, because I need to get the protein in me. So why I say it's a pet peeve of mine, like I said, is just people are, buying protein. They don't know necessarily what to look for. They're wasting their money, and, they're doing something that could be a disadvantage to their health in the long run. So if you have any questions about protein, please feel free to reach out to me. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/me-taking-charge, or you can find me on my website, www.metakingcharge.com. I'd be happy to share more information with you about the type of recover shake that I use, as well as the health shake that I use daily. They both have been absolute game changers for me in terms of my health and my physique and my weight loss. So that's it for today. I hope you found the information in here helpful.